We have a 5G trends track over here on the main stage. So my name is Dan Meyer, I'm Editor-in-Chief at RCR Wireless News. This track here for the next couple hours, a lot of focus on 5G. I hosted or moderated a panel yesterday, kind of looking a bit at 5G and IoT. It's kind of a teaser for this track here. So the next couple of panels, a lot more insight into the topic of 5G and some connection to IoT as well, but probably a little more 5G related. I think we're all aware of 5G being one of the big key buzzwords of the year. So we'll get some more in-depth insight into there. We've got panels looking at LTE, M, and narrowband IoT on the path to 5G, which I think is pretty relevant for the topic at hand. We're going to have Telecom Council do a startup review on 5G with Derek Curtin. We've got a little presentation on 3GPP Release 13, which is it's out there now, kind of how that relates to IoT. Another panel looking at how spectrum policy drives 5G innovation, which should be a little technical in terms of the spectrum aspect of it, but should be informative. After the break, we'll have a 3:15 break. Coming back from the break, we'll have a panel looking at fixed wireless access, which is the first phase of 5G. It'll be a great panel because I'm moderating it, so look forward to that. And then after that, we'll have another panel to close out the session looking at 5G in 5 years. And so that'll be a little more forward-looking, but I think we're all aware that 5G will probably just be coming out in an actual standards phase in 5 years. So it should be a good insight there. But that's the basics for the next couple hours here. Like I said, we will have a break at around 3:15. So hopefully you guys can all make it till at least then. There should be some coffee in the back of the room at that point. I think we'll all need that. So again, that's the basics of it here. I want to introduce now my co-chair for the panel, Brenda Boehm, who's the Chief Strategy Officer and Executive Vice President for Technology and Products at TIA, to talk a little bit about TIA and then introduce the first panel. So please help me introduce or welcome Brenda. Brenda.
Thank you, Dan.
Very good.
Appreciate it.
Thank you, no problem.
Good afternoon. Everybody is excited about hearing more about 5G today, and so is TIA. So thank you very much for RCR letting us join them in partnership for this event. And this overall, it's been a great week. I've been hearing nothing but fantastic things from our members and from other potential members in the group. TIA really cares about everything going on this week with IoT because we build a lot of the standards and initiatives around how we're going to get the pathway to 5G. So I encourage you to get involved on your committees and standards and organizations to help make that happen. We're going to talk more about that this afternoon at 5G and 5G beyond. So let's start with having Joe Barrett come up and talk about the transition to 5G. Thanks, Joe.